What's happening, my Jack family? Coach Scott here. Welcome to another episode of the Jacked After 40 Life vlog, where I'll be taking along behind the scenes with me today, sharing every meal that I eat, footage from my training, and my overall active lifestyle. It's actually an off day from working out for me, but I'm going to share some footage from my training throughout the week, talk about my training split, which to come in the month of January. But we are in for a fun adventure. I want to share the things that I do on an off day and why these off days from working out, being in the gym, are so crucially important to me. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, please do me a favor and smash that thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. More than anything, I would love to hear from you down in the comment section below. So please be sure to share your thoughts, insights, and feedback on today's vlog. Now let's get to the footage. Enjoying some morning snuggles with my furry homie Chiefy Dog here, in addition to a delicious cup. Oops, Chief doesn't want to snuggle anymore. Delicious cup of coffee here. Noelle got me a French press for Christmas. I've been wanting one for years. It was like a popular thing, I think 2 years ago. I was hearing all my fitness buddies talking about it. So it's been on my mind. It's funny because her and I were Christmas shopping like probably a week before Christmas, and I saw it in one of the stores, and I'm like, man, I really need to get myself a French press. Well, she had already purchased it for me. So just super thoughtful. And my kids definitely know me well. Shane got me some delicious chai teas, some different flavors, different spices in there, and really I had some of that yesterday. Just freaking delicious. They know I enjoy my caffeine, and just a delicious coffee blend as well. The Muskoka brand, freaking awesome. So I'm just getting used to like how much to put in the French press for the level of strength, and I mean, I will never complain about a cup of coffee. So I think so far I've been putting just a little bit too much, so I'm just going to taper it down. But it's been an absolutely joy to play around with and consume for sure. So I am a little tired this morning. I did not get the best sleep last night. I'm going to explain a little bit more of that in a moment. Right now, I'm going to finish this coffee, get myself ready, and head out the door. We've got a great morning venture coming your way. Chief and I are about to head out the door on our adventure. We're going to Devon Woods. It is a gorgeous, foggy, calm morning out there. Really hoping to spot the great horned owls out there. At least one of them. I was out there with my parents on Christmas Day, and that was the first time that we saw and heard the male and the female calling to each other. This is the time of year that they usually start to mate and have their babies, so we're really hoping that we can spot their nest this year. We did see it last year. We didn't see it till the end of the season. I think it's March 5th. So we're getting a jump on it. That was the first time that we saw the owls. We knew the owls were in the woods there, but now we know kind of the area that they hang out. So I'm really hoping to see them out there. But first off, I got to have my breakfast shake to fuel me for an incredible hike out there this morning. So I've got 1 cup of homemade kefir, 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla cashew milk, an assload of spinach, a banana, a scoop of protein powder, and a tablespoon of premium raw black maca powder from the Maca team, linked down below in the description, optimizing our male hormone health. So going to enjoy and savor every sip of this. Super stoked to get out there in the woods. Just a gorgeous, calm, foggy morning here in Devon Woods. No one out here other than Chief, myself, and the great horned owl. Just so freaking cool to spot him out here, or might be the female. I pulled in. My parents live right around the corner from the woods, which is why we come out here all the freaking time. They were still sleeping when I pulled up here. I was kind of hoping to hear the owls calling to each other when we were out here on Boxing Day at sunset. The owls were calling to each other. So this is the time of year when they usually mate, start having their babies. So I was hoping I was going to get here a little bit earlier and hear some action out here, but didn't get out till 8 o'clock, and they were already settled down for the day. So I'm gonna do another little lap around here, walk over to my parents. They'll be awake by then, see if they want to come out. I've walked by the owl a couple times already, and it's staying put right now, so I'm sure they'll want to come out and see them. All right, on with my walk. After our walk, Chief and I had a fantastic visit with my parents. They ended up not going back into the woods with me. They've got a busy day ahead of them. Actually, they're going to be coming here later this afternoon. So it'll be nice to see them again. While I was there, I enjoyed another cup of coffee and a biscotti. Freaking delicious, nice little treat there. On the way home, I had 2 Built bars with me, a coconut one and a mint one. Those are freaking delicious. Kind of like a Milky Way chocolate bar is what I would compare it to. It's chewy. I mean, it's tough to get out of your teeth afterwards. I had to come home and brush my teeth right after. Just a little bit of straightening up here, getting dinner going. We'll get to that in a little bit. Right now, I am ready for lunch here. So last night, the kids came over for dinner. We had breaded pork chops, a salad, a Southwest salad, just bag salad. I mean, nice and easy. Shane loves those kinds of Tex-Mex Southwest salads, so I'll pick those up quite often when he's over for dinner. And the kids also love those little sidekick dishes, so we had a bacon carbonara little pasta dish on the side there. So I had 2 pork chops left over here, just nice little thin pork cutlets. I've got about a cup of basmati rice that I cooked in the rice cooker, along with some spicy Thai broth and a red pepper in there. So I'm going to enjoy that right now. Got some work to get going on here. Got lots of client programming going on here. Jack at the 40 Club, I got to get that uploaded and ready to rock and roll for January 1st, kicking off the new year with an incredible plan, switching things up, and I couldn't be looking forward to it more than I am today. All right, let's get on with the day. That was a fantastic afternoon visit with my mom. She brought me over some tarts, cherry and blueberry tarts. They're just tiny little ones. Actually, usually she makes those at Christmas, and I totally wasn't thinking at Christmas time that those were missing from her platter. She's got the pizzelles there and the sugar cookies, all the typical Christmas treats that she has out there, but there weren't any tarts. And so I got a little extra spoiled today. I'm gonna have a tough time resisting those. I mean, there's only 11 little ones there. I've probably already had 6. I have a feeling it will be my my evening snack as I'm winding down. But it's great. We just had a great conversation here. She's flipping through the Doggist book here that Shane got me for my birthday. Just lots of great, cute pictures of dogs in there. And while we're here, it's perfect because usually like the bald eagles come in the morning around 8:30, hang around for a bit, pop by around 1 or 2 for a bit, and then they're usually here around 4:30. So sure enough, as like 20 after 4, I'm like, let's look out the window, see if the bald eagle's out there. And boom, right there, shining bright, hanging out there. So went out in the backyard and got to see that. So I got to see the owl this morning during the walk and got to see the eagles out here. Definitely feeling blessed, but just a fantastic visit all around. Great conversation, great dreaming about vacations whenever we can travel safely again in the future. Just great reminiscing about the holidays and how great everything was. We had a great, excellent holiday season so far. Right now, I'm getting ready to dive into some chili here. Chiefy Dog would love some as well, but I don't think Chili will agree with his tummy too much. He's already had some great treats today here and at my mom's place. They definitely spoil him there. So I'm going to enjoy this chili. We're going to get out for our evening walk after that. Then some other little activity and share some thoughts on training 4 days per week, why I've been doing that, what the experience has been like for me, and what we got going on with the training split, all that good stuff. All right. Talk soon. And one other thing I forgot to mention as I'm recording the last video and looking at this windowsill, the other thing that I have done today, it's been an incredibly productive day. Got up early, went for the walk, had a nice visit, got home, did some great quality work, and then took a break to do some house cleaning, and the Christmas tree is gone. A little sad to see it go, but it was definitely getting a little droopy at the end. The little ballerina hippo was it was up at the beginning of the season. It was hanging out a lot higher, dancing in the air, and basically it was lying down at the end here. So it was definitely time to go. It lasted, I mean, it put that up, I think the day or 2 days before the American Thanksgiving. So it's been over a month, maybe 5 weeks, I think, that I've had it there. But I love having a little real tree in here. It's great, livens it up, but I'm happy to be able to look out the window now, like see everything out there. I mean, it's really, winter's just beginning, but I'm already dreaming of springtime here. All right, that's enough rambling for now. Get to my dinner, and we'll talk again soon. Let's wrap up this video with a little fireside chat, even though the fire isn't going at this moment. What do you think, Chiefy Dog? I know it. As soon as I plop down on the ground, this furry homie of mine thinks it's playtime, which is why doing yoga at home has been really interesting here. I think as soon as I drop down on the floor to start the yoga, he thinks it's playtime, but then realizes I'm ignoring him and eventually just lets me do my thing. So this video, I really didn't know where it was all going to go at the beginning of the day here. I just knew that it was going to be an adventure. I knew that I wasn't training. I knew I was going to get out to the woods. Didn't realize my mom was going to pop in afterwards in the afternoon. I wasn't even sure what I was going to have for dinner this morning. Just kind of going with the flow, a different kind of day. Wasn't sure what kind of topic I wanted to cover. Like when I started off this video in the morning, it started off with me not getting the best sleep last night. I was a little bit tired. We're going to get to that in a moment. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll talk about my training. Maybe we'll talk a little bit more about goal setting, all that different stuff, because I got so much going on in my mind. And then here, like, as I'm walking in, I'm like, see the last remaining tarts. Like, Chief and I just had a gorgeous freaking walk. So even while I'm out there walking, I'm thinking, like, I was really grounded in the moment, really present in the moment, really watching the waves in the lake there and listening to the sounds. It felt incredible. I was so at peace. Such a sense of joy came over me. Like that, those are the kind of things that like nourish my soul. Then I walk in the door and I polish off the tarts. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I could have saved them for tomorrow. Like, I'm not hungry. I didn't need to have them. And then I just thought in that moment, you know, I'm a work in progress. And it's not that anything is wrong with eating all those. It's not like it's a ton of tarts. It's not like it's a lot of calories. It's not like it's exceeding my calorie target by much, if anything, today. I'm not even sure where I'm at. I'm at a guesswork. I just feel satisfied right now. But I could have saved them for tomorrow and enjoyed them like 2 days in a row rather than just eating them all right now and not being able to resist that temptation. But like I said, like we are all a work in progress. And even when it comes to my sleep last night, I'm a work in progress with that. Like I do my best to have a consistent sleep-wake schedule, have my wind down routine at the end of the night to really calm my mind so I can relax into a deep sleep. And last night, I made the mistake. I don't want to call it a mistake. Again, it is what it is. It served its purpose. Like I was really, I've been listening to a ton of, I guess you could call them like self-help audio type stuff on stoicism, on optimism, positivity, habits, just goal achievement basically. And I am freaking crazy amped up to achieve my goals 2022 and beyond. Realizing that I kind of lost sight of the art of goal setting and goal achievement. I really haven't been setting goals much in the past few years and not taking the action steps to achieve those goals, like those daily tasks of writing out my goals and visualizing myself achieving them and all the good stuff that I've been talking about in the recent podcast and videos, and I want to talk a lot more about in upcoming videos here. So before bed, I was just amped up about achieving my goals, like thinking of everything that I want to achieve in this upcoming year, and then thinking to myself how nice it would be to be able to share those experiences with a female companion and someone who builds me up and someone who I can build up, who has goals of her own and is driven and is passionate, and I get to support her in her goals and living her life's purpose. And so thinking about all of those things, and it just made it very difficult to turn my brain off. Like normally I'm pretty good, like once I get into bed, I experience all those thoughts and just say, all right, Scott, just let go of those thoughts. Now is the time for sleep. But I am freaking fired up for these goals. And I am hopeful that I will find a female companion sometime in the near future and we can share these goals together. And it's just, I just could not shut it off last night. So again, like I'm a work in progress with those. Like I'm not perfect all the time. As much as I structure in these routines into my day, I have these habits in my day. Like I'm still trying to improve in many ways. So I had other thoughts in my head right now. I'm still trying to improve on my clarity, my focus, and my communication skills and everything like that. But yeah, I think it just had I had stuff to do. But I think here it is. Now I'm remembering. I knew if I just rambled on for a little bit, I'd eventually remember. Like, what I've been doing, what has really worked for me is to, I have these goals and I'm working towards them. And I do want a female companion. I do want to have a partner in life to grow with and to build each other up. But I got to stop in this moment and realizing it, everything's going to unfold the way it's meant to unfold when it's meant to unfold. So I believe that, like I wholeheartedly believe that. So in the meantime, I just got to keep working on myself, putting my best self out there. So I attract not just the best female companion for me, but just the best people in my life. And truly, like this past year, the people who have come into my life, it's mind-blowing to me. Like just like the best of the best kind of people. Again, the kind of people who genuinely care about others, who help others, not because they're hoping to get something in return, but because they just genuinely want to see other people happy. They want to see other people succeed. And these are the kind of people that have been coming into my life, just positive, growth-minded people who genuinely freaking care. So it blows my mind. It shouldn't blow my mind because, like, I think I'm putting out good energy out to the world, and it's happening. Like, because it just keeps happening. That shouldn't surprise me anymore. It's just the way it's happening. These great people are coming into my life, and it just feels so freaking good. And I'm rambling right now. Again, like I said, I had no idea where the heck this video is going to go. And again, I still haven't talked about training or anything. It's been a busy week in the gym. Really haven't been able to get much training footage in there because it's been jam-packed at my usual times that I go, because people are off work this week. And it's not so much about New Year's resolutions. It's just it's all the regulars who are always there. So it's not like New Year's resolution stuff. It's just instead of them coming at their 6 p.m. time or whatever after work, they're coming earlier in the day, getting it done and out of the way earlier. It's their preferred time. So yeah, not a ton of training footage, but the training has been going great. I freaking love training the 4 days per week. Again, because it allows me to have days like today where I get out there and do other things in my life that I absolutely love. I love getting out. That morning walk was gorgeous. My evening walk today, just very grounded in the moment. It brings out the best in me. So I don't want to live in the gym, and 4 days per week is serving my body so well. I'm not going to say like it's not helping me grow anymore. It's not going to improve my body anymore, but it just frees up time to do other things that I absolutely love in life. So that's been my experience so far. I'm going to talk about it more, but I've been rambling on long enough right now. I guess the take-home message is that we are all works in progress. I still have my moments where I give in to food temptations. I have my moments where I have a shitty night's sleep because I don't obey my own rules of calming my mind before I go to bed. And I still, I have those moments where like I'm, I guess, lonely at times. Like for me right now, like life is freaking awesome, but you have your moments where like, man, you just want a little bit more. You want to share it with others out there. So I'm a work in progress in so many different ways, but I appreciate you guys allowing me to be vulnerable here, to be raw, to be real, to kind of have this off-the-cuff kind of conversation here without any direction. And if you're freaking listening up to this point, you're still listening to my ramblings, God bless you. Thanks for sharing this experience with me and for allowing me just to kind of spew this all out there to the world in hopes that it does have some sort of positive impact on others' lives, because that's really what this is all about. It's about community, togetherness, learning and growing together, living our lives with confidence, pride, zest, vitality, building each other up, bringing out the best in each other. That's what this is all about. That's enough rambling for right now. I'm going to wind down for the day, do a little bit of yoga here. Looking forward to that. So again, once I get back into position, Chief is going to come over here and jump all over me, thinking it's playtime. But I will look forward to that and look forward to improving my mobility, flexibility, and getting connected with my inner nature and others around me by doing this yoga session here. Hope you enjoyed this week's Jacked After 40 Life vlog. If you did, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. If you know a fellow bro who would benefit from watching today's vlog, please do me a favor and share it with them more than anything. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. Share your thoughts, share your insights, share your feedback. And before you go, don't forget to download your free guide, Shredded After 40. Have yourself an amazing day. Catch you in the next video.